Alright, where's the hype? This is Xyron and I'm back in action. Woohoo! And today we have amazing news, so let's dive straight into it. First up, we want to talk about the maintenance. Okay, no, first up, we want to talk about the Fantasy Portal app event. Okay, so if you guys don't know about it, please go and read up your news because the rewards are pretty good. Okay, if you guys manage to create the account and manage to share it, like how they say, if we hit 1,250,000 point reward, each of us will get one rare summon ticket. So that's amazing, and the points are accumulative. Players will receive all rewards for point goals achieved, meaning we'll get 45 energy, 5 Metal Gargantuas, and 1 Rare Summon ticket. Well, it's free stuff. We are doing things for Gumi and Square Enix, but not too bad, not too bad. Let's move on next to maintenance, and I'm talking about maintenance today because it will be on Tuesday instead of our normal Thursday because there's so much that's going to come up, all right, and I'm so happy because there's so much content I can make. But it's on Tuesday, 2300 to Wednesday, 4th of, yeah, 12th of April, right? 7 o'clock, which in Singapore time would mean 3 p.m. on Tuesday. No, on Wednesday, and then all the way until Wednesday 11 p.m. So that is for Singaporeans. If you are Singaporean, if you are a US player, and I know most of you are US players, but I don't quite know the time difference depending on the states you come from, so you just got to check that out. Next up, we have Cactua Dunes, and I used to laugh at this announcement every time it came because I never needed it, but man, I have so many units to level up, and recently just watching some of the pro players, Evil Laughter O1, or even Pastures, having the different units that they have. I think Pastures is leveling up his second Chizuru for the chaining effect, and I had to chase up to them because I had to level up my Bards and my Ling. Man, you guys need to level up your Cactuas using your Cactuas, and for me, I have a Lightning, okay, that I need to level up to 6 star because of the upcoming announcements. Okay, but next up we have really good news, and I love this piece of news. If you battle with friends, you'll get 5 times the friend points. And not only that, okay, so that means every time you go into a dungeon or exploration and you bring a friend, you'll get 5 times. Okay, I think that means 50 friend points. And you will also have a chance to receive one of the following of any time if you perform a friend point summon. And as you can see at the bottom right of my screen, I have more than 99 summons waiting for me to do. And I'll get a Metal Minotaur, Metal Cactua, Metal Gigantua, Mini Gill Snapper, or King Gill Snapper. So those are really good stuff, and I'm actually really going to spend all my friend points at this point, the moment the update comes, because you won't need your friend points apart from the awakening, and you can check out that video in my playlist on guides on how to get the ring, um, or, or how to get the trophy of awakening quick. All right, now next up we have the egg seekers, okay, and that is week 2 of the egg seekers, and yes, we got the enhancements, and man, it's going to be so exciting because later on, part of the news is also that the different units and what their enhancements will look like, and we don't have the exact details as of now, but man, we're going to do a sneak preview right after this. Yeah, blah blah blah. We know this. Second knife, icy veins, cold snap, and black bandana. Now, I actually have something to say about this. I've got all 4 of these items, and recently I was thinking, oh, what should I focus on next? But I began to realize, because of Pastures, and credit to him, that actually we will need so much. We need multiple of these equipment, all right? So don't settle for one each. Actually, I'm going to get 2 second knives, I think. I'm going to get probably 4 icy veins, 4 cold snaps, and 4 black bandanas. And the reason for this is that for cold snap, you're immune to poison. And if you have 4 or 5 cold snaps when there is a boss that does poison attack, just equip all your units with cold snap, alright? And it is pretty good. Alright, attack 15%, magic 15%. So my X-Death and my attack units were very much needed. Icy Veins as well gives an ice resist of 10%. And as you remember, much of the Ifrit, man, we were thinking before then we don't really need elemental resist. But guess what? Alright, I think Gumi and Square Enix are smart. They want us to hunt out all the items, and I wouldn't be surprised if we get an ice boss pretty soon. Second knife is always good. I'm gonna equip one on my rain, probably maybe one on even my, I don't know, Sissel, or yeah, someone like that. Okay, my Randy maybe, until I get my proper dual wield. Okay, and yes, Xyron. Yeah, and that's all for week 2. um, Enhancements, okay? And these heavy crisps will now be obtained from the seasonal summon, okay? So obtain them, and we need to, yeah, we got our pure stock. We got our stock on pure crisps. So this will help us, and I think you have to go into the inn to go to the innkeeper. All right? Very good. And guess what? We have Ariana Grande, and she's back with an update. Okay, so for those of you who didn't manage to get a chance to get her, well, she's up for grabs again. Let's see what period. 14th of April to the 21st. That's 7 days. So that's pretty quick. Yeah, again, the 6-star material. Most of you should have gotten her 6-star by now. I myself have gotten her up to 6 stars. Yep, the normal. But this is the update, okay? So in the past, the main hall was the last one, but now I think the stage is the new dungeon that they have included, and the update is 100 lapis. All right, always wonderful. It represents one slot, represents half a daily summon. All right, achievement awards. Now this is the interesting thing, okay? If you're dangerous Ariana in your party, you will get Encore, and it's magic 15%, HP plus 10%, which is really good for your mages, by the way. So your X-Death and things like that. I'm so sorry for the screen shaking. I'm just so excited that I'm shaking uncontrollably with excitement and anticipation and expectation. All right. So the ability gain is dual cast when equipped on dangerous Ariana. Wow. I really like that. I really like that they gave a free dual cast unit alongside Ishtola, right? And Ariana is very different from a healer, so that will give a very good variety for free to play players who are looking to get a good strong 6-star unit. Okay, so Ariana can get a trust an ability material that will help her so much. It's a dual cast, a magic 15%, and a HP 10%. Now that's 3 in 1. It's really great, alright? Get it, get it, get it. Now, no abilities used, so I assume it's going to be difficult. You will get 4-star Trust Moogle 5%. 1. Wow, I really like that because in this event of the Egg Seekers, there's not really a chance to get a Trust Moogle, but here we have one, and it's on the 14th of April. I'm gonna definitely get my hands on one as best as I can. Probably will do a guide for all of you F2P players. Okay, this 5% Trust Moogle means that probably the boss is not as difficult as the Gilgamesh Trial or things like that. So definitely doable. I think definitely doable. So I'll do a guide on that. Last but not least, clear without an ally being KO'd. Rare summon ticket. We all need one. That leaves us one rare summon ticket away from another Noctis or man, whatever unit you want. The current unit that I really want is actually Marie, alright, because she has so much power, and elemental resist is the new thing in this game that is going to be so imbalanced. So do get that. Alright, so from the vortex, plow through the waves of monsters, yes, to obtain musical notes. And yep, we've done this before. Now, if you are, happening to want to grind this event, don't hesitate to craft the items, okay? Because there's a trophy for crafting equipment, okay? And I'm going to talk about that later. Um, yeah, that's pretty good. Dangerous Ariana, we welcome you back. Nothing too much. And now we have the big news of the two big bad boys. Alright, so two bosses at once. I don't quite know whether that means one at a time or whether in one stage both of them will be there. Dark Siren, obviously a dark version of the Siren Esper we have, is weak against fire. That's wonderful. Most of us have a Chijiraden, a Vernard somewhere lying around, and now is the time to equip it. Uses powerful confusion attacks. Well, we need all your ribbons that you have from your Kefka Trust Masters and all your confusion resists. This is where you need it. Okay, your jeweled ring, I think, if I remember it correctly. So that's that. And it uses powerful water and dark combo attacks. So be sure to bolster your elemental defenses. Now I'm so glad I leveled up my Minfilia because Minfilia is the only one apart from Marie that has water elemental resist and dark elemental resist. But do you know what I hate so much about this? She doesn't have dual cast. And even if I equip her with dual cast, she won't be able to perform the dual cast of the water resist and dark resist because it is a special and it is not a skill. Alright. Last but not least, we have Dark Ifrit. Okay, weak against ice. Great. Those of you who got Frivia, you'll have a fun time here. Uses powerful fire and dark combo attacks, so be sure to bolster. Well, most of us have obtained our red rings and fire rings to prevent us from dying too soon. Ling is pretty good with that. Beast Killer is particularly effective, and for the Siren, Bird Killer. So I'll do a guide on that, no worries about it. Randy comes to mind for both. Beast Killer is on the Ifrit Esper, of course, if you don't know. Now, I love this. The initial completion reward. That means you don't have to do anything, no missions. You'll get the Ifrit Claw. And it is an accessory. And it is attack plus 30 base. That is really good. To give you a good gauge, currently my Ring of Dominion and my Icy Veins give about the same amount of attack, which is 18. So if you get an attack plus 30, yes, yes, yes. And on top of that, you'll get a HP plus 10%, a fire resistance 20%, and it nuls blindness. Yes, this will come out. A boss will come out in the future that will cast blindness on us. I just know this and I know this. Okay, if we clear the quest, we get 100 lapis. Beautiful. And we will get 5% Trust Mogul if we evoke Siren and Ifrit. So it's time to up our Sirens to 2 stars. It's time to max them up and be ready to use it on the very end. Oh, we don't even need to defeat it with the Esper. Wow, you just need to evoke it. Simple enough. Very, very simple. Now, but this is the game changer, and I can't wait to get this, okay? Clear without an ally being KO'd. I assume this is difficult, and it gives us a large sword mastery. To give you guys an idea of what the large sword is, it's an Excalibur. It's the blood sword for the F2P players. Boost attack when equipped with a large sword, and it is kind of like a blade mastery, but not for katanas, for large swords. And I think if they do this well, I assume it is a 30%. I assume it. I'm not sure about it, but I'm guessing. If it's 50%, it is too crazy, okay? Everyone will be going to large sword mastery and forgetting about blade mastery. Chizuru will be useless, okay? So I think it's a 30% or 40%. If it's 20%, it's still worth getting. It's 5% more than attack plus 15%. But if it's 30, man, I think we'll be seeing a lot of units having this material. And party of 5 or less, that's where we need bards, or where we need to defeat the bosses pretty quick. Defense plus 30, magic spirit plus 40, nullify silence and sleep, pretty good. I'm not too much of a fan of that, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay. Alright, and we are going to talk about the rest in another video, okay? Because we've reached our 15-minute mark and I don't want to have too long of a video. But that's part one of the news for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe on the channel down below, down here and down here. And please leave a comment. Dr. SB, I did the intro, the full intro for you. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much.